Welcome back to Black News Tonight. There is a Black woman executive who is here for both Black women and the environment as we continue our coverage of inventors from across the Black world. The Black hair care industry brings in billions of dollars worldwide as Black consumers seek hair products that are specifically made for them. Jigsaw Limited CEO Sarah Kawessa is looking out for Black women while being eco-friendly with her biodegradable natural hair extensions. The multi-talented entrepreneur, manufacturer, and marketing extraordinaire is supplying the product to more than 10 countries in Europe with a growing demand from customers around the globe. Joining me now to talk about all this and more is Sarah Kawessa. We appreciate you joining us so much, Sarah. And you are joining us from London, England. And we appreciate you staying up because it's like 1:30 in the morning there, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thank you so much for hosting me.
We're so glad to have you. I want to start by finding out what sparked your interest in creating biodegradable royal natural hair extensions.
Actually, I've been looking at different ways of contributing to the environmental protection, especially on plastic pollution. And I realized that people don't consider the synthetic hair as a plastic. So I was going around different salons when I was working in Uganda, asking them how do they dispose the synthetic hair when they take it off from their heads. They saw it's just a normal disposal bins where we put our rubbish. So I said, did you realize that this is actually plastic? You just throw it away, or why don't you put it in the recycled bin? And say, oh, we don't have recycled bins here. And people who are collecting plastic, they only collect bottles and plastic bags. So that's when I started looking at different ways of how do we eliminate or uh, reduce the use of plastic synthetic hair into the world market. So I started on uh, testing, doing different things. The reason why I came up with banana hair, I was doing a research on how could we utilize the banana plantation in terms of the soda stem. Once they take off the fruit, the soda stems are actually cut and use it to mulch the plantation or fed to animals. And yet there are some countries like India, Japan, they are using those soda stems to make textiles. So I was researching on how do we actually, Uganda being the third banana growing country in the world, how can we utilize that soda stem? So that's what I was researching on, and then I found out that we could actually use the hair, get the hair out of the fiber.
Is it a difficult process, that manufacturing of the royal natural hair extensions?
At the moment, it is because all our processes are manual, and it takes longer than it should be if we are actually using automated processes. So it takes more than 3 weeks to produce like 4 finished kilograms of hair. But it's very interesting to see the outcome of that you have the hair from something which people call waste, and then you turn it into an valued additional product, which is actually helping in protecting the health of people, because so many people have allergies using synthetic hair, and also protecting the soil, protecting the water resources. It's very interesting when you're doing it,
Absolutely. Yeah,
especially when you know
very
the
fascinating.
outcome. Yeah.
So I'm wondering, how do you avoid business pitfalls and become a successful business executive and innovator? And what gives you the confidence and the motivation to see your visions through?
Consistency, I would say you have to be consistent and patient, because it takes time to, when you come up with a completely new invention whereby people don't even know anything and you don't have anything to compare it with, So when you talk to people, people ask a lot of questions and they want to know if actually, and they want to touch if actually this is what you're talking about is the real hair. Is it soft? Can it be worn by human being? What? How does it smell? Because everyone comes and smell it. Those who have the opportunity to touch and feel it, they want to smell. Does it smell like hair or does it smell like grass? There's a lot of questions, but you have to be patient and make sure that they understand. They are aware of the benefits of the product you're trying to push. Rather than focusing on getting money, you have to focus on is one area where you can actually pitch into people's mind and then push your idea forward. So I'm focusing much on the environmental protection and climate uh, change issues, whereby the production of synthetic hair actually produce a lot of chemicals, which is affecting the environment. It's also affecting health in terms of breathing. We are breathing a lot of chemicals, which comes out of production of these synthetic hair products.
Yeah, we always have to be careful with these chemicals that are in these beauty
Yeah.
products. Lastly, real quick, do you have any projects that you're working on you can tell us about?
The project of, sorry, I didn't get that one. Hello?
Any projects you've got that you're working on? I know it's across the pond here. You're in England, and I'm amazed that our connection is even this good. I hope you can still hear me. We're just trying to
Yes, I
find out if you have any other projects you're working on.
The other projects I'm working on are still into an early stage, whereby I want to produce sanitary towels using cassava plastic, so that we also have a proper biodegradable sanitary towels, because at the moment you can see that there's people claiming that there's a properly biodegradable sanitary towels, but those plastic which they are using, they don't decompose 100%. They just break into small pieces, but they still stay in the soil for so many years. So I'm working on that, as at the same time trying to push the hair on the market and continue raising awareness, or probably improve on the feel of the hair, the biodegradable natural hair.
I love that. Exciting, very innovative. Thank you so much, Sarah. I know you're up, like I said, 5, 6 hours ahead in a different time zone. You're a hustler. You stayed up to be on Black News tonight. Thank you so much for being with us, Sarah. And stay with us, everyone. We'll have much more ahead. You're watching Black News Tonight.
This Day in History brought to you by the 400-Year Holocaust, written by Dante King. Go to DanteKing.com to get your copy now.
Hi, I'm Dante King, author of The 400-Year Holocaust. I'm very excited to announce the release of my new book and let you know that it is now available on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Google Play, iBook, Nook, Kobo, and Scribd. It's also available at my website, DanteKing.com. Please purchase your copy now.